What's good, Washington fans? Big game Sunday in Las Vegas. I know a lot of Washington fans are going to be going to Vegas from what I've heard. So it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. We're going to see a lot of burgundy and gold in the stands. So I'm hoping the fans can get loud and we can have an impact on this game. But we got to keep riding this, man. We got to keep playing bully ball. We got to keep running the football. Well, as always, as we get into this preview, we're going to do an injury report, storylines, and then of course I'll do my keys to victory and prediction. So the storylines for me, man, Jack Del Rio, this could be somewhat of a revenge game. The Raiders do have Peyton Barber. I know a lot of people love Peyton Barber, but yeah, this could be a revenge game for Jack, man. The way that they let him go, we can see how this goes. 3-game win streak. Dallas plays tonight. If they lose tonight, we're not going to get too carried away and ahead of ourselves. But if they lose tonight, next week could be a matchup for first place in the NFC East. Like I said, game by game, this game is super, super important. So we're not good enough to really look ahead and look past people. We're 5-6. They're 6-5. We're on a 3-game winning streak. The Raiders have had a lot of stuff going on in their organization. John Gruden with the emails. Henry Ruggs with the DUI or DWI. The rookie, I think his name is Damon Arnett, toting guns in a video. He got released, former first-round pick. So the Raiders have gone through a lot of stuff. They started out hot. I want to say they were 5-2. Then they had a 3-game losing streak. We're 5-5 after Henry Ruggs and all the stuff went on with them and John Gruden. And then they had a big win against Dallas. Derek Carr can throw the pill. He can throw the ball. They picked up Deshaun Jackson. Once they got Deshaun Jackson, they got their deep threat missing from losing Henry Ruggs. Darren Waller is out, so that can help a little bit. But we got a lot of injuries as well. I'm going to go over that. But the Raiders are a good team. They're a good team. They're not a team to sleep on. They just threw Derek Carr had a field day on the Dallas Cowboys offense. And their defense is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. This is certainly another winnable game. We can definitely win 4 in a row. But, of course, there's other things we got to do to get this dub. Let's get to the practice report. This is from Ben Standing. He said, did not practice. These are guys that did not practice. Landon Collins, foot injury. I think he's going to play. From what I'm thinking after seeing him interview with JP Finlay after the game, he was upbeat. He was all smiles and all stuff like that. So I personally think he's going to practice, just my opinion. Eric Flowers' foot did not practice. We need Big Eric to play. We need the big balls to play, man. We need Big Eric to play because he's been balling, man. He's been mauling guys, pushing guys around, bullying. We're playing bully football right now. We're playing bully ball right now. We need Eric Flowers to play on Sunday. Jaden McKissick, another guy we really need him to play. I think this is the X Factor injury report here, or injury a guy who was injured. I think Jaden McKissick, whether he plays or not, really could sway the game for me, in my opinion. I think JD's just been huge. The way he played in the Seahawks game, the way he's played against the Panthers, the Buccaneers, all season, Jaden McKissick has been super, super important to this team. Wes Schweitzer, ankle, all the offensive line. We're going to need them badly, but they've all been shuffling and playing really well. Benjamin St. Jude's concussion, headed to injury reserve. So this is from Ben Standing. This is pretty big news. If he's going to be headed to injury reserve, we don't know if it's going to be for 3 games. There's only 6 games left in the season, so he's going to be done for the rest of the year. We'll see. Limited was Antonio Gibson. He's going to play. He's been limited all year in practice. Tyler Larson, that's good news. He was limited, so hopefully he's trending towards playing. Curtis Samuel, he's going to play. Brandon Sheriff, limited. He's going to play. Ricky Seals-Jones, limited in practice. That's good news, getting him back. If we can get him back and get him playing, that's another offensive weapon at the tight end position. Getting back. Logan Thomas, limited, so of course Logan Thomas is going to play. On the Raiders side, on their injury report, Carl Nassib, knee injury, did not practice. Patrick Onwusar did not practice, hamstring injury. Darren Waller, I do not think he's going to play on Sunday from what I'm hearing. Deshaun Jackson was limited. He's questionable, but he's going to play. Brandon Fession, concussion, full participant. Jonathan Hankins, full participant with a shoulder injury. Zay Jones, wide receiver, shoulder injury, full participant. Miguel Lee. Basically, a lot of their guys are going to play. They already had some injuries where guys are out for the year. But Darren Waller is the biggest name on that list other than Deshaun Jackson. I do not think he's going to be playing. So let's get to the tail of the tape here. The Raiders are run game, run defense, which is key for us because we've been running the ball very well, very effectively. That's our identity. We have an identity now. It's to run the football, pound the rock, make guys tired. You can tell the Seahawks were tired. We just kept running the ball, punch them in the mouth, because they were physical in the beginning of the game. They were tackling us, striking us. They were hitting us hard. Their linebackers, Bobby Wagner and those guys, they were hitting hard. But you could see it was getting to him. Antonio Gibson putting that shoulder down. Jaden McKissick running the football. It was getting to those guys. You can see they were getting tired towards the end of the game. That's what we have to do to the Raiders. We got to tire the guys. They got KJ Wright. They got Denzel Perriman. A lot of people wanted KJ Wright. We got to go at these guys, and they have not done a good job defending the run at all this year. They are ranked 27th in rush yards. They're ranked 25th in rush yards allowed, giving up 125.9 rush yards per game. They cannot run the ball either. They're ranked 27th in rushing, 89.1 yards per game. Josh Jacobs is a good running back. Kenyon Drake is a good running back, but they have not effectively ran the ball at all this season. Josh Jacobs has not had a 100-yard game this season. Antonio Gibson has been balling. We are 9th in rush yards per game, and we are ranked 4th in opponent rush yards per game. We are running the football, and we're stopping the run. We are winning the game in the trenches. We're running the football, and we're stopping the run. We are bullying people. I keep saying we're playing bully ball right now. That's how we're winning football games. It's not pretty, but we're winning games bullying people. Derek Carr is a baller, man. I like Derek Carr. I really do. I said this last year when we were looking for quarterbacks. We were looking at Sam Darnold. We were looking at every quarterback under the moon, under the sun. We were looking at to potentially trade for or look at. And Derek Carr was one of the guys. We were looking at Marcus Mariota, who's on the Raiders as well. We got to watch out for him because he can do a lot of play action and read options. They did send him out against the Cowboys. I want to say Marcus Mariota scored a touchdown against the Cowboys. So be aware of that. Be alert of him coming in and playing and trying to do a trick play or whatever. He's capable of doing it. He's capable of doing it. Derek Carr's a baller. He leads the league in passing yards right now. He's throwing the rock. He's throwing the pill. He's doing his thing. He has 17 touchdowns, 9 picks. Is 10th in QBR. Derek Carr is a good quarterback. He is a top 10, top 15 quarterback in this league. I respect Derek Carr. I like Derek Carr a lot. He plays very well under the circumstances, losing Henry Ruggs, losing Darren Waller. He's done really good losing a coach. He's done a really good job under the circumstances, even last year. You know, he hasn't really had a number one. Last year, he had Nelson Aguilar as his number one wide receiver, Darren Waller as well. But you look at the weapons around him, he doesn't have a lot of big-name wide receivers, and Derek Carr is still getting the job done in Las Vegas. So I like Derek Carr a lot. Red zone opponent scoring. The Raiders are dead last. They almost give up a touchdown on every red zone trip that an opponent has. We have to be better in the red zone. Touchdowns, not field goals, is a big key for the Washington football team. We got to convert on short yardage plays as well, but we have to get touchdowns, not field goals in this game. The Raiders are capable of putting up points. You saw what they did to Dallas. You saw what they can do with Deshaun Jackson. You saw what they can do with Hunter Renfrow. Guys like that, they can put up points on you if you don't play right. Miscommunication, Bobby McCain and William Jackson, whatever they did to Tyler, letting Tyler Lockett run past him. Deshaun Jackson clearly will do that, but offensively we have to combat that too with putting up touchdowns and not field goals. Got to score in the red zone. Penalties. The Raiders are an undisciplined team. They are very undisciplined. They are ranked 2nd in penalties in the NFL. They have 89 penalties. We are ranked 26th with penalties. We've actually we've done a great job with not being penalized. We have 62 this year. We're ranked 26th. So we've done a fairly solid, great job with not being penalized. The Raiders have done a terrible job in the penalty category. Guess who's ranked 1st in penalties? The Dallas Cowboys with 91 penalties. So we got to do that. Those are the stats that stood out to me. Red zone offense, red zone defense. The Raiders are also, they're ranked 28th in red zone offense. So we got to get stops. We got to hold them to field goals. When they do get in the red zone, we keep playing this bend, don't break type of defense. We got to continue that. Hey, if they get past the 20-yard line, it is what it is. They have a good offense, but we got to hold them up to a field goal. That red zone defense, John Allen, Kendall Fuller getting that interception against Russell Wilson, that was huge. We got to do stuff like that. The pass deflections, hands up in the air, batting passes down. We got to do stuff like that. All right, so key matchups. Max Crosby, man. These guys are elite pass rushers. Yannick Ngakoue, our offensive line. Cornelius Lucas matching up against Yannick Ngakoue. And then Charles Leno matching up against Max Crosby. Those are 2 huge matchups for me. And then also guarding Deshaun Jackson. Is it going to be William Jackson? Is it going to be Kendall Fuller? Is it going to be Danny Johnson? Whoever's matched up with him. Don't put Landon Collins on Deshaun Jackson. I think we know that now. Jack Del Rio knows that. Should have been knew that. But keep him at that box safety position, that linebacker position. Landon Collins is playing at a high level. Bobby McCain is playing better, but the communication has to be better. We cannot let Deshaun Jackson run past us. Hunter Renfrow as well. Brian Edwards is a solid wide receiver too. They got some solid guys. They got some not great wide receivers, but they have good guys that definitely will hurt you. Josh Jacobs as well. Casey Hayward, their cornerback is a solid cornerback versus Terry McLaurin. That's a good matchup I'm looking at. Curtis Samuel as well. And also their center. Their interior offensive line can be had. Alex Leatherwood is a rookie from Alabama. He was playing right tackle. He wasn't playing good at right tackle. Then they moved him into right guard. He's playing better at that position. But Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne versus their center, Andre James and Alex Leatherwood. They have to win their matchups. Matt Ioannidis, Tim Settle. John Allen's been doing a great job this whole season. He's been playing at almost an all-pro level, Pro Bowl level for sure. Deron Payne's been playing well. Matt Ioannidis played a lot better against the Seattle Seahawks. Shaka Toney, I want to see more of him. I want to see more of Casey Toohill as well, James Smith-Williams. I want to see these guys getting after Shaka Toney, shoving Russell Wilson down. I love what I saw from Shaka Toney. So let's get to the key match. I mean, the keys to victory here, of course, run the football. Run the football. Get Antonio Gibson going. Get J.D. McKissic going. Geno Gibson's been a baller, man. He has 700 yards rushing right now. He's been a baller. He's been playing. He's got to hold on to the football too. No fumbles. No fumbles. Win the time of possession battle offensively. We've been controlling the clock against Tom Brady. Against Russell Wilson, we won the time of possession. Against Cam Newton, we won the time of possession. We got to control the clock. Keep Derek Carr off of the field. That can be our best defense too. The reason why our defense is playing better because we were playing with leads. Our offense has been better. They've been fresh. They're not on the field all the time. We're not playing from behind like we did against the Falcons and some other teams. We have kept leads. We've been within 7 points, and the defense hasn't had to do too much because they get to rest on the sidelines. Taylor Heineke, same thing every week. Just be yourself. Do your thing, man. Be the legend, Taylor Heineke. If you got to run and duck your head under, do that. If you see a rushing lane, do that. Go ahead and run. Make something happen. NFL street football, but controlled chaos, basically. That's what Taylor Heineke is. He does things better when he's off script. The 4th and 3 against the Panthers, I talk about that in every single video. That is the definition of Taylor Heineke. Make something happen, make something shake with his legs, pass it to John Bates for a first down. There's going to be some times where he's going to have to do that, and that's just what it is. And I think Taylor Heineke, the way he's playing football right now, where he's not throwing the ball 30, 40 times, running football, he makes something happen when he needs to, tuck in and run. I want to see some more read options, some RPOs. I want to see him take it and run. I want to see that on 3rd and 1. I want to see that on 4th and 1 instead of him always handing off to Antonio Gibson. Taylor Heineke had a rushing game for 95 yards against the Packers. This man can run. He can run. He can do his thing. So contain Crosby and Yannick Ngakoue. Already talked about that. Gibson can't fumble. Get Curtis Samuel and Logan Thomas involved. DeAndre Carter involved. Adam Humphries. Other guys have to step up and help Terry McLaurin out as well. Cam Sims, DeAndre Carter, Adam Humphries. Like I said, got to get these other guys involved to help Terry McLaurin out. Let's keep that up-tempo offense going with Scott Turner. I love what I saw. Some quick screens to Antonio Gibson, some quick screens to J.D. McKissic. Get Antonio Gibson involved in the passing game. A lot of that did work against the Seattle Seahawks. I think the same thing will work against the Las Vegas Raiders as well. Touchdowns, not field goals. I already talked about that. We got to score in the red zone. We got to convert on these 3rd and shorts, 3rd and 1s. We can't be predictable with this same play call every time to the left halfback inside run. We can't do that every time. Be physical, smash mouth football, and special teams is going to be key. It's going to be huge, man. This kicker, Brian Johnson, we just picked him up. There's not going to be any wind in the stadium. Of course, it's a dome. He's going to have to make all his kicks. All his PATs is going to be important. That's the thing with Sly Guy. Sly Guy didn't miss a kick. That was huge in the Buccaneers game. That was huge in all the games. He made all his kicks. Not like Dustin Hopkins, who was killing us and killing momentum. Brian Johnson, we don't need him to kill momentum. We need him to get touchbacks as well. Don't give them an opportunity to return. I don't know if Deshaun Jackson's going to be a punt returner, but, trust away. We already trust him, so we already know what he's going to do. I have no problems with him. Defensively, get to Derek Carr, pressure him. We don't have to get sacks, but at least get pressure. Like I said, James Smith-Williams and Shaka Toney, they're not going to get 3 or 4 sacks in a game or rack up on sacks, but they're getting pressure and they make an impact. And if they do, hey, it is what it is. Get interior pressure. John Allen, Deron Payne. We need John Allen to keep eating. Limit big plays is the next key for me defensively. Do not let Deshaun Jackson get behind you. Do not let Hunter Renfrow get cooking. Do not let their backup tight end get cooking for Darren Waller. I think his name is like Foster Moreau. Watch Kenyon Drake out of the backfield as a pass catcher. Same thing with Josh Jacobs. Stopping the run. Gotta keep Derek Carr in the pocket and make him beat us. He's not as mobile as Russell Wilson or some of the other quarterbacks we face, so that does give us a little break, but he will throw the ball downfield. Definitely cannot let Deshaun Jackson get behind us. Tackle. Gotta wrap up on Deshaun. Gotta wrap up on Hunter Renfrow. These guys are quick, fast guys. If you miss a tackle, Deshaun is gone. He will break one off, and he'll be running backwards, taunting you, holding the ball out. Hopefully he does one of the things where he drops the ball or fumbles the ball the 1 yard, one of the silly mistakes that he always does. But if you don't tackle this man, he will be off to the races, and he will be celebrating, and he will be taunting the Washington football team. You know what he does against his former teams. Stop the run. Hard to talk about that. Communication. Bobby McCain. Same thing with William Jackson. Got to communicate. Kendall Fuller's been playing a lot better. He's been playing lights out. I want to see the Kendall Fuller and William Jackson that held DK Metcalf to 1 catch and 13 yards. That's what I'm looking for from these guys. That's what I want to see. Cameron Curl, keep striking, keep hitting guys. Got to catch these interceptions, guys. We're dropping way too many interceptions. Cam Curl dropped one. Bobby McCain's dropped a couple this year. Got to catch these interceptions. Cole Holcomb, I got a feeling Cole Holcomb, he's going to get one on Sunday. I got a feeling he's going to get an interception. Jamin Davis, I want to see him step up, keep flying around. Khalil Hudson, get out there. DeAndre Carter, you can't muff any punts. You can't muff. He almost muffed one the other day, so he's got to stop doing that. DeShazier Everett, he's got to be ready to play if he has to come in. So guys got to step up and be ready. This offensive line, got to get credit to Brandon Sheriff, got to get credit to Eric Flowers, Wes Schweitzer, Tyler Larson, Keith Ishmael. Shout out to all the guys playing hard up front. Charles Leno. They're going to be the deciding factors to win this game. We're going to have to play our game, basically. That's what I say. The keys are the same every week for the Washington football team, basically. Offensively, they're the same. Run the football, play bully ball. I feel like we can run the ball on any team that we play against. So I want to see us throw another rock at the wall. Ron Rivera say, let's effing go again. I want to see it again. We're all we got is in this room. All we got is in this room, just like Ron Rivera said. So Jack Del Rio, I want to see him get his revenge against the Raiders. The Raiders are a good team, man. The Raiders are a good team. They're a solid team. But they can definitely be beat. They can definitely be beat for sure. So my prediction. Okay, so I do have us winning this game. I do. I'm getting bullets on this team. I'm getting very confident on this team. I really am. And like I said, I'm not doing the jinx thing this year. I just feel confident. I feel like we should be the Raiders. I feel like they can't stop the run. I don't feel like they can stop our running attack. But one asterisk I do have on this game is if J.D. McKissic, this concussion, if he is ruled out, then my confidence level will drop because he is an X factor for this team. The third downs and the fourth downs, and the red zone, J.D. McKissic has been huge. Curtis Samuel can probably fill in for that role if J.D. McKissic's not playing. But J.D. McKissic, man, he's been a dog. He's been a dog this year. And if he's not playing on Sunday, then yes, my confidence level will drop a little bit. It really will. It really will. The Raiders are a good team. I do have us winning. I got us winning 26. Oh, man. How much did we beat the Panthers by? We beat them by like 3, right? I think I'm going to say 27-23. 27-23. It's going to be 23-20. Taylor Heineke, he's going to throw Antonio Gibson is going to get a running touchdown. We're going to go at 27-23. We're going to have to get a stop. They're going to have to get a touchdown. It's going to be 27-23. It's going to be about a minute and 30 left. Derek Carr's going to get the football. He's going to march down the field, but we're going to get a stop. Once again, kind of like the Russell Wilson getting that 2-point conversion stop. We're going to get a stop. We're going to win this football game 27-23. Like I said, if J.D. McKissic is available, we're going to win this game 27-23. Antonio Gibson has a great day, about 90, 95 yards rushing, about 2 tubs. Terry McLaurin has a good day, about 80 yards receiving. Logan Thomas has a good day as well. I think Taylor Heinicke's going to have a solid game, about 275 yards passing. So I got us winning 27-23. You guys let me know what you guys think. We'll be 6-6. We'll be the 7th seed in the playoff race, and we'll keep fighting, man. Like I said, hopefully Ron Rivera can turn up after this game, right, y'all? Hail to the football team. Y'all have a good one. Peace.